Afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you very much. I'm saying that we're going to start with by giving you the feedback of test number 1, and then later is then that you can ask the questions. So, but I think I've already indicated that there is a 69% pass rate, and the test was not difficult. It was not challenging. It was fair, according to me. So, however, there are those who didn't make it, but anyway, we just want to encourage them to start very hard for test number 2. So let me just quickly go to the questions, try to just give you some of the solution that you were supposed to answer. Then we'll take it from there. So, but I won't talk about question number 1 because question number 1 is theoretically, so you can get them there. But anyway, don't forget, I'll give you the memo immediately after this one. I'll send you the memo of test number 1. So, but today we're going to start with question number 2, and then try to show you how you should have done it. Are we together? Okay, let me just go to the window journal. A bit while I'm still going there. There we are. Like I said, this is a feedback of test number 1. Okay. And then we start with question number 2. Question number 2. If you have a question paper with you, you can take it out. However, it was talking about the records, the number of cavities in 3 months period, and they give you the information there, they give you the table, and then they want you to estimate the mean number of cavities for the entire group. So that was so simple because you have to find the average, which is what? Y bar, isn't it? And you know that y bar is equal to 1 over n summation of yi. Okay. Then from there you have to find the yi. Yi's are the number of cavities there, down there. 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 3, 4, 1, 1. So you add everything there. In other words, 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus until the last one is 1. Okay. Then you divide it by what? What is the sample size? It's 10, isn't it? So in other words, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1, 1, 10 plus 4 is 14. Are we together? So in other words, the estimated mean number of cavities for the entire group is 14 over 10. Okay, which is equal to 1,4. That's number A. Number B, we have to estimate the variance of that estimator, isn't it? Estimate the variance of that estimator is the var estimate of y bar. Okay. Which is equivalent to n minus n divided by n simple variance over n. So the simple variance is not given there, so you have to calculate it first. Okay, so the simple variance s squared, you know, is equal to summation of yi minus y bar all squared divided by n minus 1, isn't it? And then when you add everything at the end of the day, you get you get 16,4 over 9, which is equivalent to 1,822. That is your simple variance. Okay. Then remember, we just want to estimate the variance of that estimator. So the population size is what? It's 50 minus simple size, which is 10. Then divide by 50 multiplied by simple variance. Okay. Then divided by sample size, which is 10. Then you simplify everything. Then you find 0,146. That is the estimated variance of that estimate. Then it's Roman figure 2, sorry. It's not B, it's Roman figure 2. Then you go to Roman figure 3. It says place a bound on the error of estimation in part 1. So Roman figure 3. The bound of that, you know, that is b equal to 2 times the square root of the estimated var of y bar. Okay. And the answer there, you substitute and then you get 0,761. Then you are done. You go to number B. Number B, it says a simple random sampling without a replacement of size 3 was selected from the population of 1, 2, 3, and 4. All possible samples along with their summary statistics listed in table 2. So now the table 2, to remind you about table 2, you got the possible samples. Let me just write samples here. Sample. Okay. And then you've got the mean. So y bar. Then the median. Then follow the standard deviation. And then the sample error. Okay. Oh, sorry. So it's like that. So simple one and so on. So it's not, we're not interested. The mean is 2.0, 2.33, 2.67, 2.67, 3.0. Then the median. So we just want to find the median here. Okay, so they're important because we need the median. So let us just write them. Samples 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and the last one is what? Oh, this is the last one. Okay. Then the mean for that is 2.0, 2.33, 2.67, then 3.0. Then the median, it's A. They want us to find the median, I suppose. Then D. Then the standard deviation doesn't have any effect, this one. So then sampling error, E, F, G, H, and here we have totals here. Okay. That's it. So this one is I. The question says, calculate the probability of selecting sample 1, 2, 3. We just want to find the probability of selecting this sample. Okay. So that's Roman figure 1. The probability of 1, 2, 3. And the answer is what? It's 1 over 4, isn't it? That is the probability. Then Roman figure 2. Roman figure 2, it says find the missing value. It's A. It's A up to I. So A, you have to find the median. B, median, C, median, and D also the median. How do you find the median there? A, the median is what? You just find the middle value there. So in other words, you have to put it into ascending order or descending order, but in this case, they've already done it for you. So this is your median, this is your median, this is your median, this is your median. So A is equal to A is equal to 2, B equal to 2, C equal to 3, and D equal to 3. I think it was very simple. So number E, you have to find the sampling error. The sampling error for each sample. Okay. So here now E now will be equal to, so you have to find what? Your mean, Y bar. Okay. Then you subtract the mean of a sample means, which is the expected value of Y bar. Then you find the answer. The question is, what is the mean of the sample mean? Expected value of Y bar. Let's go down there. I think they have asked about it in Roman figure 4. I think I should have asked it before so that you can be aware, but there's no harm on that. So Roman figure 4, it says expected value of y bar. So the expected value of y bar is called what? You can tell me? Expected value of y bar equal to? I'm alone. Are you still there?
It's 2.5.
2.5. How did you get that?
It's the summation of y by n.
Okay. Remember, we have got means here. So here you have got to find summation of y bar, which is what? 2 plus this one plus this one plus this one.
It's 10.
It's 10. Okay, so it's 10. Now, the mean of a sample mean, so you're going to have what? Summation of y bar divided by what? By 4, isn't it? How many are they? There are 4. Then 10 divided by 4. And the answer is what? 2.5, isn't it? So now let's go back to number E. Let's go back to number E and try to find the answer. You see, number E, to find the sample error, you have to use y bar minus mean of the sample mean. So y bar is 2. Y bar is 2, then minus mean of a sample mean, which is 2,5, isn't it? And the answer is what?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative 0,5, isn't it? So that's the one. You do the same for number F. 2,33 minus 2,5. What is the answer?
Negative 0.1.
Minus 0,17, isn't it? Then number G, you do the same. 2,67 minus 2,5.
0.17.
0,17. Then you go to the last one. 3 minus 2,5.
0.5.
0.5. So those are the errors that you got. So from the total, you must get 0. You have to add all the errors that you made. They must give you 0. So 0, minus 0,5 plus minus 0,17 plus 0,17 plus 0,5. Obvious, this one is going to give you 0. If you get any number than 0, so you must know that you made a mistake somewhere. So this is how you calculate the sampling error, which is simple, I suppose. Any question before I go to number C? It's number Roman figure 3. Before I go to Roman figure 3, which says calculate the population mean. You know that the population mean is mu in summation of y over n. What is the answer?
2.5.
2.5. In other words, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay. Then divide by 4. Isn't it? Then you find 2.5. So now, number C. Number C says, based on part 3 is the one that we have calculated here, and Roman figure 4 of part B, Roman figure 4 is this one, is the sample mean unbiased estimate of the population mean. Justify your answer. What is the answer? Is it yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
It's yes.
Okay. Can you justify? Because what? The expected value of y bar is equal to mu. Therefore, the sample mean is an unbiased estimator of the population mean. Okay. Since expected value of y bar is equal to mu, therefore y bar is an unbiased estimator of the population mean. That's it. Then we go to question number 3. Question number 3. You have been given the population of 500 units with the probability of failure of 0.4. Then determine the sample size to estimate the population proportion of failure with a margin of error of 5%. Question number 3. Question 3. So in other words, we need to find the sample size there. N equal to NP heads Q heads divided by, actually it's supposed to be like this without a head. Okay. Then divide by n minus 1 p squared over 4, because you are estimating what? The population proportion of failure. Plus PQ. But if you check there, oh, they gave us the population, the probability of failure. So the probability of failure is 0.45. It's like the proportion. So it's given. Then it's not given. You have to estimate. It's not given there. You have to estimate it again as the then from there, the population size is 500. Okay. It's 500 units. The probability of failure P at 0.44. The probability of success, which is Q, is 1 minus P, which is 0.56. Therefore, from there you can substitute 500 multiplied by 0.44, 0.56. Then you divide it by n minus, that one is 499, isn't it? Then the bound. The bound, they said margin error of 5%. So 5%, they mean what? 0.05, isn't it? Then you square it, and you divide by 4. So when you do that, you get 2,5 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4. That is b squared over 4, this one. Then you said plus PQ 0,44 0,56. So when you multiply everything, you get what? 220.68. Because it's a sample size, you round it to be the whole number, so it's 221. So the sample size is 221. Then you deserve to get 4 marks in that regard. That's number A. Number B. Number B, talking about a golf club there, which is summarized in table number 3. So table number 3 summarize everything. So you have club 1 and club 2. Okay. And they give you the results there. They give you the results there. The question says, and there is they are given information. Standard deviation of club 1, which is S1, is 0,0283. Standard deviation of club 2 is 0,1001. Let me just explain something here. If they gave you the information to use, please use those given information. Like in this case, they gave you the standard deviation of club 1, the standard deviation of club 2. So please use them as they are. Because if you start calculating the variance and then from the variance you find the standard deviation, you're going to take time. Okay? And sometimes you find that the answer is not almost the same as this one because there is some rounding that they did. And remember, this is the output. Maybe they use a certain software to calculate it. So in a case, you can find that you can have the different answer. So it's advisable to use what is given. Even though you know how to calculate them, but given, there's no need for you to calculate. Just use them as they are. Okay. Then question number 1. It says estimate the mean coefficient of restitution. That is a y bar 1 of club 1. So that one is just a matter of just adding everything and then is divided by the sample size. So in other words, Roman figure 1, the mean, so in other words, y bar 1. Okay. And to find y bar 1, so you use summation of yi over, let's say, n1. Okay. Then you add everything, 0,891 plus until 0,818. You add them together, you divide by sample size. Sample size is 10, suppose. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 years, divide by 10. Then you get what? The final answer is going to be 0,8280. That is the answer. Do the same for y bar 2. Summation of what? Yes.
That 0.44 at question 3A, is it P or Q? Probability of failure.
Oh, this one. Oh,
Yeah, 0.
The question is what? Is it P or Q?
Yeah, like
That is the
because they
question.
say, like I'm asking, or that given value of 0.54, is it P or Q? Because they say it's the probability of failure. I'm asking.
Okay, let me just check it for you. They said the probability of failure is 0.4, and here they say determine the sample size to estimate the population proportion of failure. Yes, that one is the probability of failure, which is P, which is equal to 0.44.
Oh, okay.
So that means the probability of success is going to be 1 minus 0.44. That's it. But here we just want to estimate the population proportion of failure. So it's the probability of failure P equal to 0.4.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So now the estimated mean of club 2 is y bar equal to summation of yi over n2, which is the same thing. We are going to add 0.831 plus to the last one, which is 0.831. Then you divide it by the sample size, which is 10 also. And then the answer will be 0.8 again, 24. Okay.
So
Then Roman
the
figure.
sample size is 10. The sample
again?
size is 9 and
It's not 10.
No, it's 9, sir.
Oh,
9.
okay, it's fine. But anyway, you still get the same answer. Okay, thank you very much. I thought maybe it's 10, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, thank you. It's 9. So it's 9. But at the end of the day, you have to get the same answer then. Thank you for that. So this one is Roman figure 2. Then Roman figure 3. It says calculate the standard errors of the sample means of club 1 and 2. In other words, you have to find the standard error of club 1, standard error of a sample mean of club 1, and standard error of a sample mean of club 2. So standard error of y bar, let's say y bar 1, okay, and it's equal to what? The summation, isn't it? Is square root of s1 squared over n1. Okay. And then remember the standard deviation of that is 0.0283. Then you square it, and then you divide by 9, and the square root of everything. And the answer, you're going to get 9,433 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4. That is the standard error of club 1. Standard error of the simple mean of club 2. The same thing as 2 squared over n2, which is equal to 0.1001. Then you square it, then you divide by 9. So you're going to get what? 0.033. That's number 3. So Roman figure 4. Calculate the interval estimate of the difference in mean to determine whether the coefficient of restitution of club 1 differs from club 2 and interpret the results. Remember, simple means of y bar 1 and y bar 2 are independent. Okay, so in this regard, you're supposed to find y bar 1 minus y bar 2 plus or minus 2 times the square root of the estimated var of y bar 1 plus the estimated var of y bar 2. And remember, they are independent, so there's no need to include the curve. And then this is equivalent to y bar 1 minus y bar 2 plus or minus 2 the square root of s1 squared divided by n1 plus s2 squared divided by n2. Okay. Then, when you substitute everything, obviously you're going to get 0, 8280 minus 0,824 plus or minus, don't have enough space there, just write it nicely here, 0,828 minus 0,824 plus or minus the square root of 0,0283 squared divided by 9 plus 0,1001 squared divided by 9. Okay, and the final answer is minus 0,0653 and 0,0733. This is the range. So we have to interpret what it means. That's the conclusion. We said since the question is 0 included or not included there?
Included.
Included. So since 0 is included, in the interval there is, if 0 is included, what do we say? Is there significant or there's no significant? Zero is included. Is there any significant difference or not? Anyone?
Insignificant.
Eh?
Insignificant, sir.
Yes, there is no significant difference. Different. coefficient. Or for restitution. Between club 1 and 2. So that's it. Do that, you deserve to get how many marks? 2 for the conclusion and then 4 for the rest. Then the total 6 points. I think that was the memo of the test. Any question? But I will send you the memo, complete memo on Blackboard today. So now you can ask any question.
Yeah, also send the memo for quiz 2, you see.
Oh, the memo for quiz 2.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. With pleasure.
Sir,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay, sir. Are you in your office?
Yeah, as I speak to you, I'm busy writing this
So,
in my office.
so what time are you gonna leave there? I want to come there now.
Don't worry, I leave here around 5.
All right.
Immediately when you are done with this one, you may come at any time.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to quiz number 2. I don't know whether it was difficult or what, because I have not yet marked your script. I have not yet downloaded them or marked them. So can I go to the next page? Oh, God. Okay. Say quiz 2. I hope you do have the question with you there. However, I can try to summarize using the table. Because question number 1 is talking about the corporate. It said the corporate wishes to obtain information on the effectiveness of a business machine. A number of division heads will be interviewed by telephone and asked to rate the equipment on a numerical scale. So the divisions are located in Limpopo, Northwest, and Gauteng province. Hence, stratified sampling is used. The costs are larger for interviewing division heads located outside Limpopo. So table 1 gives the cost per interview, approximate proportions of the ratings and population sizes that have been established. The corporation wants to estimate the total rating with a bound of 10,627. So this one's the bound of a total. It's equal to 10,627. Okay? It's very interesting. So the table is in this fashion. Let me just write it down. Table 1, you have got the population sizes. You've got the costs. You have got the population proportion. And you have got how many strata? 3 of them. Okay. You have got, let me just use another color here. Stratum 1, stratum 2, and then stratum number 3. And then the population size for stratum number 1 is 112. Stratum number 2, 68, 3, 89. Cost for stratum number 1 is 9. Number 2 is 25. Number 3 is 36. Population proportion of stratum number 1, 0.5, 0.9, and 0.9. So those are the given information. Those are the given information. Then again, they summarize something for you because they realize that you can't finish these things if you are calculating everything. So we just calculated some information for you so that you cannot, so that you can't complain and say the time was not enough. So they started by the summation. They calculated this one for you. Square root pi qi. And they gave you to be 88.1. Okay, that is the given information. First given information. Another one. Ni pi qi. And they said it's 37.63. Next one, it was Ni square root of pi qi divided by ci. And they give you 24.697. And the last one, summation of Ni square root of pi qi multiplied by the square root of ci. And the answer is 340.2. Those are the given information. Given information. Number, Roman figure 1. Question 1, Roman figure 1. It says, if the bound to estimate the total rating is 10,627, the one that I gave you there, find the bound on the error to estimate the average rating. In other words, they give you the bound to estimate the total rating. Now they want you to find the bound to estimate the average rating. How do you do that? Anyone? Anyone who's having an idea? Anyone who's having an idea?
We use
Yes.
the formula for the bound.
Formula for the bound, which is B equal to? Yes,
is equals to 2 times.
Equal to? Come again?
Is equals to 2 times the root of
2 times the square root of
The variance,
So
the estimated variance, yeah, of
estimated
the
what?
total.
Of the total. Okay, thank you very much. So, and remember, this one is equivalent to the what? To 10.627, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I'm just saying. But I don't know whether you want to use that information. But according to me, I know there is, maybe this formula can take you there, but I do have a simple one, the one that doesn't take you, the one that doesn't allow you just to go long way. So I just want to find out from you. So use this one. Okay, it's fine. You will compare with mine. Okay. So since they gave you the bound of total and they want you to find the bound of a mean, what do? You know that from the formulas, okay, tau, isn't it? Is equal to what? N times what? Population mean. Do you know this formula?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is the formula to calculate the population total. Now, we just want a bound. If the total is equal to population size multiplied by the population mean, so that means the bound, so can you just say the bound of a total, okay, can also be equivalent to the population size times the bound of a mean. Okay, what we did just to introduce the bound both sides. Okay, so bound of a total is equal to the population size times the bound of a mean. Okay, and remember, we just want to find the bound of a mean, so we can make bound of a mean a subject of the formula. So this implies that the bound of a mean is equal to what? The bound of a total divided by what? By the population size, isn't it? So now the question is, what is the bound of a total? The bound of a total is 10 comma something. They gave you up there. It's 10 comma what? 10,627.
10.627.
Yes. Okay, let's substitute and see. 10,627. Then divided by what? What is the population size? I think I gave you up there. You know how to find the population size?
290.
Yeah, it's 290.
How did you find it?
You add the population
Yes,
of
you
each
add
strata.
everything, then you get the overall total. Okay, thank you very much for that. So it's 290. Can you tell me the answer?
0.048.
0.0
485.
485. Thank you very much. So this is the bound that we are
85.
looking for. Yeah, this is the bound that we are looking for. So I'm not saying this is the only way of calculating the bound of a mean. You can use this one up there, but make sure that you manipulate in such a way that you find, at the end, you find the bound of a mean. So because I know that there are those who might got the correct answer, this one, without using this formula that I showed you here, without using this one, but using another formula. So there is another way of finding it. So I'm not restricting that one. So, but anyway, this is the quickest one of finding the population of a mean, the bound of a mean. Okay. I think it's clear. That is Roman figure 1. Any question before we go to Roman figure 2?
Yeah, so
Yes.
how will we find it for the mean using that formula? times square root of the variance estimate.
We're finding this one.
You're using
finding
that first formula.
This one. I don't know. I don't know, but there are those who will be. I know that they will find it.
Yeah, we use that one.
Yes, at the end of the day, you'll find the correct answer. Did you get the correct answer?
Yeah.
Hey, that is why I'm saying
Yes.
this is not the only one.
Can you tell us how got it?
Which one? The first one.
I mean, the ones that they
Myself,
say.
I don't know how to find it. It's you who can tell me how did you manage to find that one.
Can they
Myself,
explain the ones that the ones
I
that
found
got?
the variance of the estimated.
Hey, those who got it, may you please explain it for us?
Okay, sir.
Say.
Yes.
Like here we have the bound.
Mm-hmm.
So we use that formula. The bound is equals to 2 the root of estimated var and inside estimated thou.
Okay, let me just write it down so that I think the people who are interested in that. You are saying B, or
Is
maybe you
equals,
indicate as a tau because it's the bound of a total. You write it like this, ne? Equal
yeah.
to 2 times the square root of the estimated var of tau.
Isn't it the estimated var of the estimated thou?
Oh, it's what we are saying. Okay, like this.
Yes, and then I substituted the bound, which is 10 point.
Oh, so it's equal to 10.627, isn't it?
Yes, and then I divided by 2.
Okay, I get what you're saying. That's why I know that it's possible to find it. Then you said this implies that. Then you square both sides and divide by 2
Yeah. Yeah, you
at the
square
same time.
both.
I'll
Okay.
divide
So
by
you are
2 and then square.
So in other words, you said square root of tau, then 10,627. Then you divide by 2 is what we are saying. Then you find what? What did you say? Fine. Tell us the answer on the right.
It was before square, it was 5.3085.
Okay, then it's find the square root. Square both
Yeah, it was
sides.
square both sides.
Then you find what tau estimate, then equal to the square root of that. What is the answer?
28.18.
28.18. Okay, then?
And then we know that the estimated var of the estimated tau is equal to n squared var, estimated var of y bar st.
Like this.
St, yeah. Yeah, you can figure it out to say Yes.
Okay. 28.18. Then?
And then you have n.
But the question is here.
Say.
We are finding the bound, remember?
Yes, we are finding the bound.
Hey, let's continue.
Yeah, we have n squared, which is
219.
219 squared.
Oh, then you divide.
Var of, yeah, we divide by, you can divide, don't go step by step.
Okay, let's divide because it's too long anyway. Let me just cancel this one and then say estimated var of y bar. Then when you divide by 219 squared, 28,18 divided by 219 squared.
It's 5.876 times 10 to the power negative 4.
876 times 10 to the power
Negative 4.
negative 4.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
substitute that into the bound. Then B is B of mu.
Let me see. Substitute to the bound. Which bound? This one?
The bound of mu. Not that one.
Which one? I want to know which one.
The bound of mu. The B is equal to 2 into the root of var estimated of YST.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, substitute here. Okay, I understand what you say. So it's 2. So in other words, this one now is 2 times the square root of 5,8.
Yeah, yes.
This road is too long.
Yeah, but I think we
Then
didn't know that other formula.
yeah, that's true. Then you still get the same answer, isn't it?
Yeah, 0.0485.
0.0
48.
485. Yeah, I know that you can find it using this, but it's too long. But I'm happy because you find it. Thank you very much. I
Yeah,
know
next
that there
time
is
we'll
another
use your
method.
formula.
Yeah?
Next time we'll use yours. That
Both is
other
quick.
one. Yeah.
Okay, remember, it's only 3 marks, but check your steps. It's like 10 or 15. But at the end of the day, it's correct. It's okay. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay, now let's go to. So you want me to do Roman figure 2 and Roman figure 3, or you wanted me to just clarify that one because it was challenging to others? Can I proceed?
Asit
Yes.
anukalkan
Yeah,
wabyahi.
you can do 2.
Awalkan
Go to
tishamim.
2. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, let's do it.
Roman figure
We are
2.
going to Roman figure 2. Roman figure 2, it says what? Determine the sample size needed to estimate the population or the total ratings for the corporation using optimal allocation. In other words, you find N. The question is, which formula are you going to use there? N equal to what? And there is a population proportion given there, so you have to take note of that. So let me show you. The formula that we are going to use is this one. Summation of Ni Pi Qi divided by Ci square root. Okay. Then multiply by summation of Ni square root of Pi Qi. I think you can check the formula is there on the notes. That is the numerator. The denominator is n squared times d plus the summation of Ni Pi Qi. And remember, for summation, we are summing from where? From 1 up to 3, isn't it? So you can just include it if you want, 1 up to 3. But it's not necessary anyway, as long as we know we're summing from 1 up to 3. And then from there, they have given you that summation of this one. I think you are given this one, which is what?
$340.2.
3 what?
No, it's 24.
24.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 24.697.
24.697. Okay. Then you multiply with what? And that one is given as well.
340.2.
Yes, 340.2. Then you divide by n squared 219, isn't it? So this one, you need to find the bound. The bound is what?
It's 10
Isn't it the
point.
one that we found?
Yeah, it's the
No.
one that we've calculated up there. So it's 219 squared times the bound. Okay, you can give me the total answer there.
Say,
Mm.
you're saying which bound are we using?
The bound of proportion. I think it's the same bound that we use up there. Let me see.
Yeah, it's the one that we were given.
A. Oh yeah, the bound that we were given, which is what? It's bound of the total.
Yeah, it's the bound of the total.
Oh yes, it's 10 comma something. Oh yes, let me just show you here. So in other words, n squared d is equal to 219 squared multiplied by b squared over 4, isn't it? And bound is what? 10 comma
It's
something. So
it's 4n.
219.
It's 4n. Say.
Huh?
It's 4n squared. That goes for the total.
Oh yes, 4n squared. Yeah, thank you very much. Then b squared is 10 comma 627. Then you square it. Then divide by 4. So this n squared is cancelling this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then you get what? Get what? So this one is it's not there. This one. 10 comma 627 squared divided by 4.
It's
It's
28,233.
28 point what?
233.
Then you add what? You add this one. Which is what? This one is given, isn't it?
Yeah.
37.63. So you can find everything, then you find the correct. I don't know. In my case, I ended up getting, I don't know whether it's going to be the same as yours. But anyway, just calculate and see.
It's 128.
Yes, I got 128. But here it was 127 point what?
7.566 something.
Let's say this. Yeah, the correct answer is 128. Yeah, that's true. Then you are done with the overall population size. Okay, that's Roman figure 2. Let's go to Roman figure 3. So Roman figure 3, says what? Calculate N1, N2, and N3 for stratum 1, 2, and 3 using what? Optimal allocation. In other words, you need to find the sample sizes for each strata. So it's N1, N2, and N3. But you must find the overall sample size of the general one, sorry. The general sample size for all strata. Let me just say Ni equal to, I think is this one, Ni times the square root of Pi Qi. Okay. Because for the optimum, then you divide by the square root of Ci. Okay. Then you divide it by the summation of Ni, the square root of Pi Qi. Then you divide it by the square root of Ci. You know that you are ranging, I is ranging from 1 up to 3. So then you close the bracket. Then you multiply by the overall, which is what? N. Okay, let me just erase this one. That is the general one, this one. So then from there you need to find what? N1, N2, and N3. You find N1. So N1 now is going to become what? N1 square root of P1 Q1 divided by C1. Okay. Then you divide it by what? The summation of Ni. So this one doesn't change. Pi Qi square root of Ci. Then multiply by what? By N. You get that? So you need to find that. I think I did calculate for you. So when you substitute for N1, sorry. For N1, so that means you're going to have, we have got 1, 1, 2. Okay. Then multiply by the square root of the proportion of stratum number 1 is 0,5, isn't it? Then 1 minus 0,5, still you're going to get what? 0,5. Then you divide by the cost of stratum number 1, square root of that. So it's square root of 9. Square root of 9 is the same as 3, isn't it? So that is why I divided by 3 there. Then from there, I have to divide by this. So this one is going to be common for each stratum. Okay. And the value of this one, I think I calculated it to be it's given. It's 24.697. I think it's given. It's this one. For this one, it's given. So it's simple. So that means here you have to divide by 24.697. Then you multiply by what? By N, which is what? 128. And I got what? 96.746, which is 97. That is N1. Okay. So N2, you do the same thing. You use the same formula. And then my N2, I find it to be, I won't substitute anything. I will just go straight to the answer. You will verify on your own. 21.146. Okay. And N3, the last one, I find it to be 10.106. And remember, when we add them up, they must give you what? 128. Okay. So when I add them, 97 plus, let's say if this one is 22, this one is 11, plus 22 plus 11. You see now, I got 130. So that means this one was not supposed to be, this one was not supposed to be converted. So this one now, I can call it 21, and this one was not supposed to be converted as well. This one supposed to be 10. So now, if you take 97 plus 21 plus, what is it? Yeah, plus 10 is 128. Are we together? So that means your N1 is 97, N2 21, N3 10. So you can just go and verify that. Any question before we go to question number 2? None. Okay, let's go to question number 2. Question number 2 says that estimate the population proportion of the ratings. Okay, still based on question number 1. That's number Roman figure 1. That one I think you got it right, isn't it? Question 2, Roman figure 1. We need to calculate the what? The population proportion. Remember, it's a stratified random sampling. So it's P hat ST, the one that you want to calculate. It's P hat ST. Okay, and the formula is 1 over N summation I is ranging from 1 up to 3 of N IPI estimate. Okay, so it's 1 over, said is what, 219 N. Then, so you have got N1. N1 is 112. Then you multiply by proportion of that, which is 0.5. Okay, that's the first case. Then you said plus population size of stratum 2, 68. Then you multiply by its proportion, 0.9. Then you said plus. The population size of stratum number 3 is 39. Then multiply by 0.9 again. Then you close the brackets. When you calculate everything, you got what? I got 0.695. You can verify that. That's Roman figure 1. So Roman figure 2, it says what? If the sample sizes of stratum 1, 2, 3, and 3 are 100, 30, and 10, respectively, estimate the variance of the population proportion in part 1. In other words, you are estimating the variance of the estimated population proportion. Okay. So, simple, you have to find var estimate. Okay. PST estimate. That's what we were looking for. and then this is equal to 1 over n squared. Okay, times summation of ni squared, open brackets, ni minus n divided by ni, then close brackets, p I estimate, q I estimate, then divided by what? By ni minus 1. So when you play around with that, you end up getting this answer. And remember, you are substituting by 100, 30, and 10. Don't forget that. You end up getting this 4,738 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4. That is the final answer. That's it. And then at the end of the day, you managed, if you got everything correct, you managed to get 23 marks. Yes, any question?
So, but then, sir,
Mm.
on the second one, the estimated variance, I agree you said you must round to 3 decimal places. So when you round to the final answer to 3 decimal places, it is 0.0000. 0.00. The answer is 0 at the end.
The answer is 0. Which one?
Yes,
Which
the
one
last
are you
one.
rounding? The last one.
The-
It has been rounded. That is why it's having like this one. So
No,
this
I
one.
don't. So if I write 0, I'm not wrong. 0.00. Because it is
0.000.
0.
0. So
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and another 0.
Just like that.
1, 2, 3,
0.00. Yes.
4,
Nope.
7, 3, 8.
See.
It's like this.
Yes, but then when I round it, to 3 decimal places.
If it's like this, you just leave it as it is. We round.
But then,
Just leave it as it is.
the instruction said round to 3 decimal places. That's what you said. Sir.
So that is why here we are having 4,738. It's 3
So-
decimal places here.
So
But
if I
here, as it is, you can't go to zeros. Just leave in. If you have got some zeros, maybe you can just say, okay, it's 0,0000, then 473. As long as you have another numbers that are not zeros there, 3 of them, it's okay.
So what you are saying is that your instruction matter, your instruction is dependent. There are some certain situations.
Well, we are just making things difficult. But if you
No,
can just
sir.
say this
No,
one is
sir.
0, no.
But then that's your instruction. We applied what you told us, because even if we did not round to this, you'll be saying that the instruction said. Now that we've rounded everything, you're saying
Yes, that is why here. That is why I'm saying here we are having 738. So that is why we're having 3 numbers after a comma, isn't it?
Marasa, this is not fair. Oh, what is
How is
so,
fair?
it's not
So
fair.
in your
It's
case,
not
if you can
fair.
just say 0, no, that one I want to accept it.
But then
You rather write this one or in this way, not like 0. Like this one.
Marasa, it's not fair. So, but
Why?
then we are playing
It seems as you are
instructions.
lazy now. You are lazy now.
No, okay,
This
okay.
0,
Let's say,
it's like you got 0, totally 0 there, which is not true.
from the second,
If
from
you
the
said
second
0,
last
it's
step.
like you got 0.
Okay, from the second last step, if I write 0.000473, and then on the last step I write 0.000, am I still wrong?
My problem is you don't write 0, 0, then you stop there. So I need these 3 numbers. You have to
Yeah.
include those 3 numbers other than zeros there. Well, 0.000 is like 0, isn't it? But 0,0000473 is not 0, even though there's something there, even though it's
So-
minimum.
So now so you're punishing us for applying what you told us to apply. Was it not fair? Now this is
No,
not fair.
no. Anyway, I won't punish you for the answer down there.
Thank you very much.
I won't punish you. It's not what I said.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, can we stop here? Unless if you have any question. Okay, let me tell you that tomorrow's class for SSTC is not there. We gave that class to Mr. Manulek. Are we together? Mr. Manulek is going to use that class for SSTC. So I won't be there on that time. So, but Mr. Manulek is going to take it and use it. So don't expect me tomorrow. I won't be there at 8:25, but Mr. Manulek is going to be there. Okay, it's fine. So you can ask.
Sir,
Mm. Yes,
do
I'm
you
listening.
have solution for the tutorials?
For tutorials,